The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. H, what's the key to them earning a World Series berth here in hostile territory?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, but he robs him on a super diving catch.
Batting second.
And we'll get a look one more time here as we slow this play down, and you can see how quickly he reacts to the ball there as he's able to get full extension and take away the base hit. Here's big Aaron Judge. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Springer has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Rounded down the third baseline. Bregman has it over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Astros, right fielder, George Springer.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting second, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And that's taken for a called strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
I tell you, Matt, I get excited when I see that. I don't understand why more guys don't do it. They shift it over to one side. You just take the ball and shoot it to left field like he did right there. That was pretty.
Look over from Sabathia. Here's the pitch. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Line towards center field. Ellsbury is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And with 2 away, here's another look at our playoff bracket. And obviously everything on the line here in Game 7. Each team wants to be the one to have their logo slide into that empty spot there in the World Series. Carlos Correa is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
I love that pitch right there. You know he's geared up right there in this big situation. They looked for a ball and just let it fly, and he pulled the string on him, just spun him into the ground.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And Castro will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Starlin Castro. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Starlin Castro.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Springer has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting sixth.
Here's Chase Headley.
Hitter, Chase Headley.
And the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
A fastball right over the outside. In a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Batting seventh, center
so
fielder.
Bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Well, you wonder why left-hand hitters have such pretty swings. When you hit the first pitch like that and you hit it to right field for a hit, man, it's a pretty thing.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the... Now at the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Bird is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting sixth.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. And there's ball 2 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Waiting in the on-deck circle, there's Carlos Beltran. And a step off. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And he will knock this ball down. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Beltran. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. That one's in there. 3-1. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away.
Batting 8th, catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt here. Throw to third. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now the 1-0 from CC. 2-0 now.
Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher
in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile it's 3-0. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. Fastball is in there. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Coming to the plate now, Cameron Maven. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Number 4, George Springer.
Sabathia pauses. Here's the first pitch. George Springer will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reddick has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Altuve at second. Reined in on to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
Takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Back-to-back fastballs. He blew the first one by him and said, here we go, try it again. And he said, come on, bring it, I'm ready. And he timed it perfectly.
Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from...
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Ready with the 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1 and 2.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
The 1 and 2 pitch. He's running towards second. Hit to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Digging in to try it again, Josh Reddick. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here, 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. No problem here, 1 away.
The second baseman, number
1 out now in the Houston third. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swinging bunt to the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Frazier comes up with it, and he's safe.
Well, there's an infield single with 2 outs. You know, never too late to get a rally started. I love the hustle right there to get things going.
Now to the plate, Yulieski Gurriel. He popped out in his first trip. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 out with the man at first. That's wide, 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge. That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And Sabathia misses here. It runs full now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Third baseman, number 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Alex Bregman. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Back-to-back changeups. He spit on the first one, recognizing it well, saw the second one, and didn't miss it for the base hit.
Carlos Beltran is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Judge is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the 2nd out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's Chase Headley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Springer is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Catcher, number 11.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's thrown first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line hard to center field. And this inning starts with a solid base hit.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy, a leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. The tag by Castro, and he's out at second base. Sabathia ready with the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in once again, George Springer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire.
Leading off for the Yankees, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. This is flared out towards second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Comes into this at bat 0-for-1 in the ball game. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Man, that ball was smoked. I don't even know if he had time to react. That ball went right by him and was landing in the outfield before he blinked.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. And that's in there, base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Now batting.
Here's Brett Gardner now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set. Here's the 0-1. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Springer has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Josh Reddick. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Left fielder.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
The second baseman, number 27.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. At the knees, strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a line drive. But a foul ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
The batter, number 14.
Striding in once again, Starlin Castro. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Liner toward right center. And Castro's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took a ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Standing in now, Chase Headley. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Reddick is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. So no. Digging in to try it again. Yulieski Gurriel. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Line hard toward right center. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Carlos Beltran is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 home to Beltran. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 2-1. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to short. This could be 2. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher, Evan Gattis.
Ready once again, Evan Gattis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And this one's over for a high strike. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cameron Maybin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ends up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 2-2, here it is. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hits a Gregorius at short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros as they're unable to add to their. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Third baseman.
Digging in and looking for more, Todd Frazier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Runners going high in the air out to center field. Maybin is there, makes the play, 1 away, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Gone into the upper deck. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Yeah, we're all tied up, and it's anybody's ball game after that blast. We live in that what have you done for me lately world, so that gem he was pitching doesn't mean anything anymore.
Brett Gardner swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A windup and the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Bregman fields it cleanly, but the throw's a good one as they get Gardner trying to beat one out. And it doesn't look like the manager fully agrees with that out call at first. It appears he may opt to challenge it and have the play reviewed.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout, but here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
Here's big Aaron Judge. And he hits it hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Comes set with the 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And as Yankees fans here on television quite frequently, see ya! So a two-run homer down the line in right field. His first homer here in the series, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Line towards center field. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the top of the seventh isn't over yet after the two-out base hit.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The tag, and he is out at third base. Cut down. 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. Here's George Springer. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
So stepping in, Josh Reddick. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He's clearly looking on the outside half right there. The check swing means he recognized that ball pretty good.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
You know what, Matt? I'll take it. 6 1/3, 100 pitches. If he's able to get through this inning, that's a great out.
Dylan Betances takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. 3-0 now. The 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Jose Altuve is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Headley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. That's popped up now towards short right field. Gurriel is right there, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Now batting, center fielder, Jacoby.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Maben there to put it away for out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, this is powered into left field for a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
That's when you're looking for a ball inside. That ball's all the way in. He still pulls his hands through and gets a base hit to the outfield.
Greg Bird will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to hit him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Back with more from the big one. Game 7 return. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Ellsbury on the move. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Yulieski Gurriel. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ellsbury's after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A called strike on the inside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout. Here's Carlos Beltran. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Tommy Kingley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
He found himself in a great hitter's count. Pitcher tried to trick him with a changeup, and he still got a base hit. I think he was looking for that changeup.
Now time is called, and a bit of a curious decision here to say the least, as we'll get a pinch runner at third here. Don't know if something's wrong or what. Aroldis Chapman enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A little bouncer. 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Taken in by Gregorius. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Still down by a count of 4-2. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Chris Davinsky enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Yeah, this change for the Astros. Now catching number 16.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Maben is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Skied into straightaway right. Springer has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick out.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. But they still lead this one 4-2. At the plate, Cameron Maben. He'll be the one to greet Chapman, who looks to put an end to this one. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That line drive base hit, now it brings the tying run to the plate. You know, Matt Dale's talking about a bloop and a blast. Maybe there's a rope and some hope. We'll see how the 9th inning plays out.
George Springer is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. The victory here would go to CC Sabathia if the lead holds up. The 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Now the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That's taken for a ball, and it's 1-1 now to the Astros right fielder.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Now the 1-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Maben is on his way home. And the runner from first comes around to score.
Now you're down 1 with that hit right there. Now you're one big swing away from walking them off.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Correa is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's a swing and a miss, and the Astros are down to their final strike now.
He's falling behind right now after that swing right there. Now he's 0-2. And 0-2, choke up a little bit and try to put the ball in play. You just got to be in battle mode right now.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A fastball that just misses inside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's the first pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1 pitch. Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And sure enough, the Yankees are once again American League champions.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Our final line score tonight.